Hello everyone, this is Joni, and I have gotten some things here that I'm going to make for you today, and I think that you're going to like it, and I think that this will also end the fall things that I will be making for this year, because I've just about used all my things up that I had to begin with. Now, what you will need to make this is a container like this, one of the little jars from the Dollar Tree with the little white plastic lids. And I think these are really sweet, and they're so functional too. And you'll need a pipe cleaner, and I have chosen an orange one. Not orange, gold, but same difference just about. And then I have chosen 3 different colors of material. I'll show you those in the rolls here. I got these at the Old Time Pottery. And I got this one. I think it's really pretty. And this was 3 yards in it, and it was only $1. They have outstanding buys. And then this one, there were 3 yards in it, and I just really, really love that. I just don't, well, I totally love it. Let's put it that way. I'm stuttering. So when I stutter, I like something. So that was only $1, and it had 3 yards. And then this one was a little bit more. It was $2.99, and you can see the price there probably, right there. And it was 20 feet. So I also think this is really pretty. And you put the 3 of these together, and you can really make something pretty things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a bow, and it's not going to be a fancy bow or a regular bow like I usually make. It's just going to be just a little plain thing that I stuck together just to do what I wanted it to do. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these bows, and I cut my bows, and right here's some metal sticking out of this one. This is wired ribbon too, and I fixed the chevrons on the ends of all of these, and I put this down on my mat, and I measured it 6 inches. Each piece is 6 inches long, and then I did the chevron after I cut it off for the 6 inches. So you still have plenty of ribbon there after you cut it off to do your chevrons. And all I do is I just squish or squash this together, and you have a pretty little bow similar to what you would think that a little girl would wear in her hair, a hair ribbon bow. And I can see Sophie, me fixing her those when she would be little and everything. She is, I would say, still wearing bows in her hair. She loves bows and things like that. But I'm just taking all 3 of these, and I'm just putting them together really tightly in my hand, and I'm trying to stay in the middle of that and trying to keep these pulled out as much as I can, and still keep pushing them in here. They're pretty easy. Well, it's easy if you're used to doing it. It's easy for you to stay in the middle, but I guess if you weren't used to doing it, you might have a little more trouble staying in the middle of it, in the center. But if you thought you were, all you would have to do is take a piece of thread with a needle and run right through the middle part of it, and that would get you your line that you could stay right there and keep it in view while you were doing that. And that would help you a lot. So I did that. Now I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to continue doing the same thing right here like this. Now I have been putting these on the side the side of each one. And I hope I'm not going to regret putting them on top right now, because that's what I'm doing with these, and I haven't been doing it with the others. I may wish that I'd have stayed with my original design. But if it doesn't turn out right, I can always go back and take it loose and fix it the way that I had it on the others. I have 2 others already made. And, you will also need a glue gun. And I ended up getting yet another glue gun. Yes, that makes 3. One, there were both of them really, would not accept the second glue stick. It did not want to let it come down into the canal that it was supposed to go into. And I got so tired of trying to get that down in there until I thought, I'm not going to work with these crazy things. I'm going to get rid of it and get what my husband used for tools all the time. He always said, if you're going to buy your tools, get the best you can get when you are first buying your tools. And I should have listened when I started getting my things. And so I went to the store, and he had a lot of DeWalt products, tools that he used. Now I'm going to take these ribbons, the design on that. There's pumpkins, and they're glittery. And I'm going to put that on top of this one. Now, I really hope I'm not going to be sorry about this. Anyway, I got a DeWalt. I'll hold it up for you. The arrow that I bought, it would not, the little thing right here that comes down to hold the front of it up, it would not hold up at all. It would collapse, and you would have to take your fingers and put it down every time that you went to set your glue gun down. And who wants to mess around with that all the time and take a chance on getting your fingers burned and everything? So I just said, nope, I'll go get another one. And my daughter had been at Lowe's, and she called me and she said, Mom, she said, they have some good glue guns here. And she said it's in the product line that Dad always used with a lot of his tools. He used Craftsman and Snap-on, things like that. But he used DeWalt also in some of his things, I guess, depending on what he was needing it for. I really don't understand that much about it. I understand some, but not that much. So I said, okay. I said, bring me one. She's all the time calling, and I'll tell her, I say, well, okay, bring me one. and so she gets it and brings it home to me. Now, I'm going to take this and try it, because my fingers are not big enough really to hold that whole thing right there. I'm going to wrap this chenille tie around it. Some people call them chenille, and some people call them pipe cleaners. I think that's what they were originally called, because men used to, I know my husband did, he smoked a pipe for a while. And he would always get these too, except his were white and were quite dense, and he would clean his pipe out with it, the stem of it. And so just tighten that as tight as you can get it around there. Am I tightening it or yeah, I'm tightening. I was going to say, am I tightening it or am I untightening it? I think you can even see better on the white ones. I really prefer using the white ones better, but for color purposes, I went ahead and went with the gold. Of course, I was afraid it would be seen. And I want to, now, when you do that, just go back here and you'll be through with this chenille. And just snap that off. Just cut it off. And then you have these little pieces that you can use on something else. And I really think that those snap-on things would probably be the best thing. I have a whole big round package of those things that I bought for that one purpose of keeping things together when I was fixing them. And I put them away somewhere. They were right around here looking at me every day practically for I don't know how many months. And then I started messing around cleaning everything up. And now I can't find them. I said my house swallows everything that comes inside it. I don't think I'm going to be sorry that I put one of these layers on top of the other. I think I'm going to like it as well as I liked the other way that I did it. I think this is going to make a pretty bow. And you see, all I did was just take, and I just laid the first 3 down of the the plaid. And then I put the next layer right on top of it in my hand. And then the next layer on top of that. And then you spread them out really nicely. And get your color going throughout your design. And it's really easy to make I would think for a beginner that would be the easiest bow there would be to make. If I were starting out, I would say that just give me that bow and I'll make it, because it really is simple. Nothing any more simple than putting one piece of ribbon on top of another. And then just a lot of it is in fixing your things around where they're supposed to be. Now, I really do like that. So, I'm glad I went ahead with it like that. Okay, now, what I did, I'll show you, move this thing. I've got, my desk is really, I have a big full-size desk, but you would never know it by looking at it. I've got a bunch of pens and things that I bought when I first started crafting. I thought I was going to need all these things. I think I lost, yeah, here's one of my things down here in the floor that rolled off a while ago. And I just have too many things sitting on them. But these are the ones that I have already fixed. And I'm just going to put, Sophie had bought a bunch of candy over here when she was here one weekend. And it's just little pumpkins and corn candy and things like that. And I don't eat candy, so I thought, well, I'll just put that on there. And what I'm taking some of these little pumpkins that are real soft. They're like a velour almost. And I'm going to put that right on top of that. And I'm just going to take a itty-bitty piece of glue on the bottom of that, because I don't want to fix it to where my bottom will get destroyed or anything, because I figure that I will be taking this and doing something else with it after. You know, I probably will put maybe Christmas something in it. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue right here on this part of the bow. And just like I did the other thing, the pumpkin. And just push it down and hold it there for a minute for it to get set there. And you can adjust your leaves, not your leaves, but your ribbons up if you want them up higher, or just how you like them. And I think that you will like that. Now this one, put this one on right here. This is the other bows that I made. I didn't show you that. This is the other bow that I made. And I like it equally as well, I guess. But I kind of think I still like the other one. The last one I made better. Just putting a little bit. I really like that gun so far. I'm hoping that that will be the end of my looking for a glue gun. For quite a while, at least. My other glue gun that I had when I first began crafting, I had had that thing for years. And I made all of Tanya's wedding. I made 17 wreaths for her tables with that. And, I mean, it was brown. It was so old. It had been so hot and everything. But it stuck right in there with me. And those other things. Like I said, I've had 3 now. Let's see. I'm supposed to have 2 pumpkins here. Where is my 3rd one? I may have dropped another one off. I hope I didn't. It should be. I'm probably looking right at it. I went in the pantry a while ago to get the candy. And evidently, I had my mind on something else. And I pulled the candy out and laid it down in the living room where I was looking at something. And forgot all about it. And then when I went to the pantry to get the candy, I couldn't find it. And it was a hunt for the candy. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go into my dining room and get another one of these little pumpkins because I don't have any more in here when I get this one fixed. It's got to be right here somewhere. I hate to have to go get things after I want to start something. I don't like to have to get up and run to get things. But it happens. It's one of those things in life that we don't plan on happening, but it does. So you can see how pretty that looks right there. I need to keep it pushed down some while it's drying. But Sophie would be very happy to see this, the way her candy is being used. She would think that Mama had done a good job putting her candy in these jars and putting the bows on top and everything. Okay, I'm going to run into, I'll turn the camera off and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and that did not take but just a very short time. And now I'm going to go ahead and take some of this candy and put it in this one. I'll have to use probably all of this in this one. I sure would like to have some of this candy, but I can't do it. Okay, now there's the candy that I have, and I'm going to put the lid on it. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue once again right here on, I better see if I can push that pipe. I call it pipe cleaner sometimes. It just depends on how I'm feeling. That's what I call it. I pushed that down so that it would have a flat surface to sit down on this. I have noticed that this gun so far and the glue that's in it it's not causing as many strings as some of that glue does. Now this one is stringing a little bit, but I think that is one of the glues that I had maybe here before. It uses the longer glue sticks. That's what came with it, and the glue may be better. And I never could tell, you know, exactly what kind to buy, because usually wasn't paying that much attention. All I was thinking about was I needed glue when I was buying it. Okay. Well, that, believe it or not, is stuck. I think I'm going to get along quite well with this glue gun. Sure hope. Got a lot of Christmas things to make, so maybe it'll be a pleasure making everything. So I was getting to where I hated to even try to turn the glue gun on, because I knew it was going to be an ordeal of getting the glue to go down in it and everything. Now I had to go into my cornucopia that's on my dining room table and remove one of my pumpkins from it. So I'll have to replace it. I've got some in some bags, but I have to find those. But now this is the way they look when you get them fixed. And I think that you will like them. Really, I think they're very pretty. And I've got one yellow and two pumpkin and two orange. But that was not meant to be that way. It was just, I dropped one of them here. It must have rolled under my desk. I'm not sure. But that's the way they look when you get them fixed. And I think that they're really quite pretty. I like them. I really do. And for just a little something that cost, what was that? Let's see, probably about $4. And the glass containers were $1 each. So that's $3. $7, and you could have that. And you could set one in a different room if you wanted to, or set them all out on a bar cart, whatever, wherever you wanted to put it. But that's what I have fixed for you today. And hopefully I will be going on now from my fall on into getting ready to start doing my decorating sometime in near future for Christmas, and making some Christmas DIYs. And I hope to get started on those pretty soon. So you guys take care, and if you like my little jars, probably should line them up. Everything would look better off of this green thing I've got here on my desk. But that just sort of goes with my territory, because the top of my desk is nice and I don't want to get it all messed up. So I keep this on. So if you like my video, give me a thumbs up. And oh, thank you, new subscribers. I'm still getting a bunch more new subscribers. And I'm glad that you have found my channel a place that you would like to join and see what's going on, and get in on all the comments from the other people that belong to my channel. I keep telling everyone they're the nicest people. There's no drama. There's nothing like that. It's all nice and lovely people. So that's what I want, just happiness and peace and fun. So thank you again for subscribing, and if you feel like you would like to join us on this channel, go ahead and feel free, and I will reach back to you as soon as I get your message that you have joined, and we'll go from there. So you guys take care and have a nice weekend, and I'll see what I can cook up for maybe tomorrow for a video if I can get one going. So I'll talk with you guys later, and you take care. You come back and we will craft some more. Bye-bye.